the old days, we knew a productive farm by the number of hands employed. Cultivating a large piece of land, and doing so quickly, always meant employing a large amount of physical labour. It worked quite alright, but we're all human, and we're not very far from making mistakes. The larger a piece of land got, the more tedious the job grew. There's just a limit to how much a man can do before he tires out. Then came the machines. They made farming so much easier. However, if people then could see how far their farming machines have been upgraded in today's world, they'll be shell-shocked. Even we, who currently enjoy the functionality of these machines, can't keep our gasps in. It's just outright amazing the work output these machines churn out now. If you're watching this video, cross your legs and keep your eyes glued to the screen. You're about to see 10 of the most amazing and heavy harvester farming machines. When crops are due for harvesting, that's where these beasts come in. Number 10. The Holland 1090 Combine. This monster harvester is also a Guinness World Record holder. And when you actually look at what it can do, this comes as no surprise. Did you know that in August 15th, 2014, this machine harvested 308 bushels of wheat in under 8 hours? And this wasn't a simulation. Do you know what that means? At peak capacity, the Holland 1090 Combine was harvesting 4,960 bushels in an hour. Ask any skilled farmer. They'll not only tell you how amazing this feat is, but how the productivity of other harvesters out there can't match this feat. With 700 horsepower and integrated advanced technology systems, the Holland 1090 Combine is the world's most powerful and productive combine harvester. Farmers who are tired of constantly hauling piles of grain to the silos can also see how good the 1090 is. Its grain tank's capacity is pegged at 14,500 litres. Its weight alone without grain is 24.6 tons. That's more than 3 times the weight of a full-grown elephant. Wow, right? This machine's also renowned for its cost-effective fuel and energy consumption, and can save farmers a ton of money. Do you also know that this harvester's got a computer system that auto-adjusts the machine to match certain variables in the working condition? I wouldn't be surprised if the Holland 1090 is a transformer. Number 9. The Fendt Ideal 10T. The Fendt Ideal 10T looks like a futuristic piece of tech with the track tyres at the front and the normal ones behind. It's a combine harvester with a horsepower ranging from 581 to 790. Phew, that's even more than the Holland 1090. What else has it got? Taking from the design of the previous model, the Fendt Ideal 10T has 2 additional separator concaves, thus boosting its work area by a 12% margin. It's also adopted a cyclone cleaning system and coupled that with the Ideal Balance system for effectiveness. This means that the grain would have to go through 4 sections to be completely processed. This minimizes the chances of harvesting chaff along with the grain. The Fendt takes its futuristic design further by adopting a joystick instead of a steering wheel. Now the operator can have a firmer grip on the machine's control. Number 8. The Oxbow 2475. This bad boy may not look as complicated as the Holland or the Fendt, but it's a sturdy monster by every category. You can expect that from a machine capable of harvesting sweet corn, green beans, greens and a couple of other vegetables. Its 275 horsepower capacity, however, puts it way below the previous 2 harvesters in this video. But if we look at that, we can easily forget that the Oxbow 2475 can work 24 hours straight without stopping to take a breath. I mean, isn't that every farmer's fantasy? They get to work, pack up and go home in record time. The Oxbow's fuel tank capacity is pegged at 910 litres. It also uses a controller and monitoring system, as well as joystick with multiple functions. Being a multiple crop harvester means that you can fit the Oxbow with different heads, as long as they match the crop you want to harvest. Due to its 24-hour to stretch, this machine has a high-capacity cooling system designed to keep it from overheating. Number 7. The John Deere X9 1100 Combine. One of the highlights to this combine harvester is its ability to automatically adjust itself to changing working conditions without compromising on the grain's quality. This means that it can work on wet and tough conditions and still maintain maximum output. The X9 1100 can harvest up to 30 acres of tough wheat in an hour. It can also harvest up to 7,200 bushels of corn per hour. Its max engine horsepower is 690. The fuel tank capacity is a massive 1,249.2 litres. It's also cost-effective as it helps reduce fuel by 20% for every bushel it harvests. The cleaning shoe is also much larger than most harvesters so that it won't just incorporate more workload, but clean better. The John Deere 1100 could have just stopped here, but it took things up a notch, creating a cab that could serve as a home to the operator. The seat's outfitted with leather and can also massage you. The cab's got heating and cooling systems and electronic controls. You can also plug in your smartphone or play some music if you're feeling bored. The atmosphere inside is quiet, shielding you from the noise outside. I wouldn't be surprised if an operator decided to stay back after work to chill in the harvester. Number 6. The CLAAS Laxion 760 TT. The CLAAS 760's 1150 litre fuel capacity allows it to work for long periods without refueling. Its 503 horsepower engine provides the power it needs to harvest productively without breaking down. The grain tank itself is massive. Boasting 13,567.1 litres, the Laxion 760 TT can go long hours without going to offload grain. This machine weighs 17.4 tonnes. The threshing width is 67 inches, wide enough to thresh wheat and process it properly. The electric engine control ensures smoother performance and better productivity. The Laxion 760 TT uses a steering wheel, and that's not bad. Its sitting arrangement is close so the operator can reach out for the controls easily. There's a 43-litre capacity fridge integrated to the passenger seat, so you can chill out sometime during the day. As an operator, you can control almost everything in the machine from inside the cab. Also, if the operator feels tired of turning the steering every now and then, the 760 gives him an allowance to rest without stopping the machines. All he has to do is put on the autopilot feature, and the rest takes care of itself. Number 5. The Deutz Fahr C930. The Deutz Fahr C930, like other machines in the company, is born out of more than a century's worth of experience. If this doesn't say anything about what you can expect from such a harvester, I don't see what else can. The grain tank capacity is 10,500 litres. Compared to other harvesters in this video, the C930 may not hold much, but 10,500 litres of grain is still an awful lot, and it'll take quite some time before there's need to offload. Its 381 horsepower engine and 750 litre fuel tank is enough to carry its workload. The feeder channel has been modified so that grain passes through continuously. This machine uses a steering wheel which the operator uses to control its movements. But there's also a command stick, which is used to control stuff like the cutter bar, the grain unloading auger and whatnot. It also comes with a visibility pack, a couple of lights that enhances visibility, especially at night. The Deutz Fahr C930 has got everything from a cutter bar to straw management. Number 4. The Plowja AR4BX. This harvester, unlike many on the list, is most renowned for harvesting root crops. It's not only self-propelled, but also has 3 to 4 bunkers for harvesting. The tank for root crops is 14 tons. It might look little, but when you convert that to litres, it's approximately 39,643 litres. And this machine can fill this tank more than 2 times a day. Manual labour can't hope to achieve this kind of record. The machine can unload harvested product while functioning, thereby allowing for continuous digging. This saves time and allows for optimum production. The visibility in the cab is excellent. From there, the operator can have a view of the field and the roads at the same time. It's got 3 sieving webs to ensure that the harvest is neat. Number 3. The RUSTCROSS 595 Plus. The RUSTCROSS is designed specially to harvest grain and straw with extra care. The 325 horsepower engine feeds it with the strength it needs to harvest hectares of grain in a day. The 540 litre fuel tank allows it to go on for a length of time before there's need to refuel. For every crop season, the RUSTCROSS can harvest up to 1,000 hectares. What this means is that during cereal season, this machine can harvest up to 1,000 hectares. It can also do the same during sunflower or corn season. It's quite astounding. It's even more astounding when you know that the RUSTCROSS comes with a 2-year warranty. See? Who knew that you could get a warranty for terrifying heavy machines? The features that this harvester has includes a feeder house with an accelerator beater, waterproof grain tank, straw walker, a 2-stage cleaning shoe, a straw chopper and spreader, among many others. At the highest, the ACROSS 595 Plus can run at 30 km per hour and reverse at a maximum of 15 km per hour. That's pretty decent given its weight and what it has to carry during harvesting. It has a tank capacity of 9,000 litres. The head is attached at the front like many other harvesters on this list, while a drawbar can be attached at the back. Number 2. The Massey Ferguson 9T. While the Holland might hold the world record for the most output of any combine, the Massey 9T has the record for the largest main threshing concave in the market. It's 25% bigger than that of any combine out there. This threshing concave curbs grain loss, allowing more grain to flow into the tank. It uses a double rotor system, and the rotors are also long. However, the low compression ensures that the straw comes out neat without any damage, no matter how little. The machine has systems that allow it control the fan speed, rotor speed, and the sieve opening. The quality and performance can be controlled from right inside the cab. The operator may not say this, but this just makes life super easy for them. The machine is so sturdy that slopes of a 15% incline don't affect its performance. The Massey Ferguson 9T's also got a fridge and extra storage space. It's quiet inside and the seat is also ventilated. The seat's vantage is just right, affording the operator a clean view of the surroundings. How is this machine able to do all this, you might ask? Well, I don't think it should come as much of a surprise with its 647 horsepower. It's among the largest of all the harvesters on this video. Number 1. The CLAAS IH Axial Flow 250. The Axial 634 horsepower engine puts it as one of the most powerful machines on this list. The capacity of its grain tank is 14,400 litres. Typically, that means less unloading and heightened performance. Like most modern harvesters, this one is equipped with a system that allows the operator to control certain features from within the cab. For instance, the operator can control the rotor cage vanes and their speed as well. The fan's speed and the sieve are also adjustable. The operator can also adjust the machine to harvest crop types. The 250 can work on wheat, soybeans, corn and canola. The Axial Flow 250 has an unloading speed of 113 litres per second, meaning that it can empty its entire tank in 2 minutes. Wow, really amazing. That's it about amazing and heavy harvester machines for today. Are you impressed by today's revelation? Relay your feelings in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.